Albanian was proved to be an Indo-European language in 1854 by the German philologist Franz Bopp. The Albanian language comprises its own branch of the Indo-European language family. Some scholars believe that Albanian derives from Illyrian while others claim that it derives from Daco-Thracian. Illyrian and Daco-Thracian, however, might have been closely related languages, see Thraco-Illyrian. Establishing longer relations, Albanian is often compared to Balto-Slavic on the one hand and Germanic on the other, both of which share a number of isoglosses with Albanian. Moreover, Albanian has undergone a vowel shift in which stressed, long O has fallen to A, much like in the former and opposite the latter. Likewise, Albanian has taken the old relative jos and innovatively used it exclusively to qualify adjectives, much in the way Balto-Slavic has used this word to provide the definite ending of adjectives. The cultural renaissance was first of all expressed through the development of the Albanian language in the area of church texts and publications, mainly of the Catholic region in the north, but also of the Orthodox in the south. The Protestant reforms invigorated hopes for the development of the local language and literary tradition when cleric Jan Buzuka brought into the Albanian language the Catholic liturgy, trying to do for the Albanian language what Luther did for German. Mesheri, the Missal, by Jan Buzuku, published in 1555, is considered the first literary work of written Albanian. The refined level of the language and the stabilized orthography must be the result of an earlier tradition of written Albanian, a tradition that is not well understood. However, there is some fragmented evidence, predating Buzuku, which indicates that Albanian was written from at least the 14th century. The earliest evidence dates from 1332 AD with a Latin report from the French Dominican Gil Almacidi, Archbishop of Antivari, who wrote that Albanians used Latin letters in their books although their language was quite different from Latin. Other significant examples include, a baptism formula, und pagescent premeditatit et berit et spiritit sinit, from 1462, written in Albanian within a Latin text by the Bishop of Durrës, Palingeli, a glossary of Albanian words of 1497 by Arnold von Harf, a German who had traveled through Albania, and a 15th century fragment of the Bible from the Gospel of Matthew, also in Albanian, but written in Greek letters. Albanian writings from these centuries must not have been religious texts only, but historical chronicles too. They are mentioned by the humanist Marin Barleti, who, in his book Rhythmi I Shkaters, The Siege of Shkiter, 1504, confirms that he leafed through such chronicles written in the language of the people, in vernacular lingua. During the 16th to 17th centuries, the Catechism im Bezuum e Christier, Christian Teachings, 1592, by Leke Matrenga, Doctrina e Christier, the Christian Doctrine, 1618, and Ritual Romanum, 1621, by Pjeter Buddy, the first writer of original Albanian prose and poetry, An Apology for George Cast Riot, 1636, by Frank Bardi, who also published a dictionary and folklore creations, the theological philosophical treatise Cunius Prophetarum, The Band of Prophets, 1685, by Pjeter Bogdani, the most universal personality of Albanian Middle Ages, were published in Albanian. The most famous Albanian writer is probably Ismail Kadare.